I just thought we needed to get the band back together again for a bit of a chat, because it's been a couple of weeks now. Over the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've had some good interviews go out, which was a bit of the focus of the podcast, but it's also to have the three of us in a room together and chatting golf and our lives. And I gave you a set of a wee challenge this week. Oliver, have you done your homework for this week?
Yes, kind of. Most of it.
Right, cool. Keep your powder dry. That's my new favourite saying. I heard somebody say it the other week, and I've been using it all the time. Apparently, it's some really old-fashioned thing. Keep your powder dry.
It's really, really old-fashioned.
Yeah. So sit on that at the moment, and we will come to that. So I just want to do a bit of a recap to start of the last few episodes. So since we last spoke, we've had Oliver's interview down at Renaissance with Robin, which I think came out really well. I think it kind of highlighted what they're trying to do down there, how much they're bringing into the community, the ins and outs of running a golf club and running high profile events, because they obviously do the Scottish Open. So that was really good, and we are going to take him up on his offer of a couple of rounds down there, Oliver. So that will be sorted. Oliver brings the sunshine, Danny. Every time he goes down there, it's sunny. So we need to make sure we take him when we're down, and when you're up, we will get that teed up, because that'll be some course to test your ability.
Yeah, lovely.
We then did the episode with Callum from the Clutch Pro Tour, which again was good. Kind of shines a light on a different side of the game, and they've got some really interesting tournaments booked in for this year. I had a look at them to see if there was any ones that were in my range and in my travel distance, and they were just a wee bit far from me at the moment. But maybe if I can get the handicap down a wee bit, I maybe start challenging with the ones, and I might put in the miles on the road to get down and see if I can play.
Yeah, nice.
Those. We then had the interview that you did, Alex, which I thought was really good. I like pals talking for interview purposes, and a +3 player as well. You picked the right partner, eh?
Yeah, exactly. She is very, very handy. Let's put it that way.
Yep. And it was good to hear kind of her story in the fitting world as well, because I certainly have only ever gone for fittings, and it's been male club fitters.
Yeah, same as me.
And I'm sure she does have the whole, there's a female that's fitting me. What do you know about clubs? What do you know about golf? And then she turns around with actually my +3, and I'd probably stripe every single one of you that I take out on the course. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I think she gets that a lot. So, which is such a shame. But I know that even being female, if I turned up, I'd be like, oh God, it's a female fitting me. And I know that I shouldn't feel like that, but that's, I'm not hiding it. It's just different. Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah. And we then had the episode that went out this week was Tommaso. So that was Oliver did that one a couple of weeks ago. We had a bit of an editing error with that one, trying to recover that. But fortunately enough, we got the audio back, and that was really good. I thought it was really interesting, Oliver, about the money thing, eh?
Yeah, I was speaking to my friend about that, how there's nothing. But, yeah.
Would you know that, Danny? That's what happens. So the Disability Tour, so the G4D, they go and play alongside the European Tour events. So what Tommaso was basically saying is that he was invited out to Dubai and played the year-end competition out in Dubai, and he was playing I think they play the day before, Oliver, don't they?
Yeah.
Or they play varying other
times. The day before or the day after.
Yeah. And the day before, the day after. But there's no prize money for the disability players. So McIlroy's scooping 3 million, for example, and the prize fund goes down and down and down. But the winner of the disability event that they're running alongside it don't get paid. So they get expenses, and they'll get.
But they only get expenses for when the tournament's on. So if they want to get there a week, if they want a week,
do a practice round or
say it's in Australia, they don't want to be jet lagged. Then they've got to pay for it.
Yeah. So they go out to Australia. They're there for a week. They're only getting their accommodation and their kind of expenses.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe no one has got on board with that to support that.
he was saying
in this day and age,
that could be like £500 a tournament or more. And say you play 10 of them, that's £5,000, and then you don't get anything.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's fortunate enough. He's got pretty similar to you when you were playing. Obviously, he's got sponsorship, and he's with Ping, so they look after him. But what he was basically saying is, my full-time job is golf, so I'm having to, that is my job. So I'm out every day practicing, but I'm not actually bringing any money in. And if it wasn't from my sponsors, then how am I going to pay my bills and look after his children and do the things that he's doing? He's
that is
it can't be
crazy.
A job. Well, it's not really a job if you don't get paid, is it? That's just volunteering.
No, I know. I know.
It's a volunteer,
like, yeah. It's a bit like a hobby.
You're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
that's...
I mean, these folk are, you know, they're world-class athletes at what they do.
I mean, they're the same
but they're almost
the same as
a bit like
the actual tour. If not, they're obviously at more of a disadvantage. So actually, it's harder for them.
I know, but then you've got to look at the money side of it. Who is going to, unless you are directly related to that person that's on tour, who's going to go and watch it? And this is what you've got to ask yourself, because at the end of the day, they need to make money. These people have to make money if they're going to hold a tournament or host a tournament. Try and get it televised. Who's going to want to watch it? I mean, I must admit, I love the Disability Olympics, but I have a disabled child, so I love to see the accomplishment and the sheer grit and determination of people that do not have the same advantage as able-bodied people. So I love that, and I love to go and support it and watch it. But unfortunately, the absolute hard truth of it is lots of people don't like to watch people with disability. It makes them feel uncomfortable, and probably just from not feeling sorry as such, but they can't believe sometimes that people have this as a daily struggle, and it makes people feel uncomfortable to watch. And unfortunately, that is probably why a lot of the time they don't get the support that other people do. And it's horrible and it's sad. But all you can do is shed more light on the situation and hopefully bring it to the forefront of actually these people are friggin' amazing and they deserve to be put up on that pedestal, and they deserve to be celebrated regardless of how it makes you feel. This is actually just amazing that they want to be and put themselves out there, and I feel really passionately about it. I really do. But the hard truth is, you go somewhere and they're going to go, is it going to earn me money? If it's not, then no thanks, I'd rather not support it. And it's horrible, but you almost need someone who has a disabled child that is incredibly wealthy, has amazing contacts, and gets it then out there, you know?
Yeah. It's just, well, I think the point he was trying to make as well is that, like, certainly the one for the race to Dubai, sponsors are pumping millions and millions and millions of pounds into that event, right? To have all these guys playing their year-end event. And then they bring the guys on the G4D tours and the other disability golf tours out to play in it, but there's no money that filters down to them.
Yeah, because he was saying that even if they gave 5%, that would be like still £1 million or something.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
It would be. I don't doubt that, the top guys,
I'm sure
Popper and
their sponsors will definitely
Brendan
be.
Lawler and stuff, they must be getting a lot of money. A lot of money from their sponsors, if there's no prize money. But it's got to come in at some point.
It is.
It has got to come in at some point.
It is still. It is
it's
still
not sustainable, really, is it?
Not concept, but thing.
Yeah.
Well, it probably is.
Because I think
you're right. You're right.
Maybe I won't say this because I don't know if I'm getting the dates right. But I think EDJ was only started in 2018, maybe.
Okay, you can
Yeah,
confirm that, but still a relatively new entity in the world of golf. So, yeah, and unless it's being backed by Saudi princes, then they don't care where the money's going. Then, whereas I've had a feeling for a while that for like the live things, I'd quite like to see live ladies, right?
Yeah.
You know, like there's not the same money in the women's game either. So why not try to grow the ladies golf? And actually,
I think that's coming, isn't it?
Is it? Right. Okay.
I think.
Is that inside
exclusive?
Well, no, I don't think so. Oh gosh, no. Isn't there like you seeing a lot more girls now supported by Saudi Golf?
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah,
you see loads. Like there's like a huge team of Saudi girl like sponsorship thing.
Yeah.
I'd love to see more co-sanctioned stuff. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, so would I.
And I don't mean girls competing against the boys. I mean like you could have like either make it so you had. I mean, I think they've done that. They've done a few of those, haven't they? Where they've done
they do some of them. Yeah, PGA and stuff. They do like they do various ones, but
like team events.
If live golf, right? I don't want to get into the politics of live golf, right? But if they're trying to lean into team golf, right,
everyone
which is what they're trying to do, and then they kind of they muddy the waters a bit by having a singles competition, which was won by Adrian Moronk this week, but in Riyadh. But he was banked $4 million. Whoop to do, right? He's already a multi-millionaire Zuma. But if they're having teams, why have they not done right? We're having a squad of 6, and you have to have 2 ladies players in your team, 2 PGA players, 2 players with a disability, or something, right? And build out their squads that way, and then really lean into the team golf aspect.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Or
that'd be really cool.
Like a Ryder Cup style, but with ladies and men and disabled and everything.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Well, funny you should say that, Oliver, because
you've already set it up.
There's an episode of there's a podcast episode coming out that I've recorded with my pal Eric, who's based in the States right now. He is setting up a simulator golf business. He started a separate podcast, and then it kind of stopped, and he's now relaunching another one. He has some big plans. He is planning on bringing a team of 6 or 8 of his content creator, podcasting, sim golf pals over to Scotland in September. So nobody else has managed to do it, but we've managed to do it, and we're going to do an us v them Ryder Cup style event. So I've already teed up Ali because I messaged her and I was like, great podcast interview with Danielle the other week. We could really do with your help in September. She said, if it doesn't clash with my wedding, I'm there. But she's got her wedding coming up. So there's a potential that there might be an across the water Ryder Cup type thing coming up at some point.
Like it.
We're going to try and get some people involved and try and do something that way. So
love
that was a bit of news, eh? That's
a nice little link.
Where we're going to go with that one. So
exactly. Love it.
We're going to keep Robin in the loop with that one, because imagine beating a bunch of Americans down at the Renaissance course, Oliver. That would just be the icing on the cake. So don't quite know what it looks like yet, but Eric's certainly up for it, and he definitely has a team that can come over, and they're going to do a bit of a tour of Scotland. Or as I said, he's building a golf business, so he needs to try and make some contacts over here, and we will facilitate that. But in the midst of that, we're going to have some sort of a transatlantic us versus them Ryder Cup style thing. So once the details come out, we will be able to highlight that a bit more. So I seamlessly segued there into the homework for this week and a bit of the challenge. So team golf being a big thing. The Sim League is out with that TGL, which, yes, I like to watch it. I wouldn't say I was a fan. I've not really bought into any of the teams that are in it. And I can't see it lasting more than a year because I think it's a bit of a fad. What are your opinions on it? Have you seen it before we get to the homework?
I haven't seen it,
Right.
but I quite like it. I like it because one, it's different to what your view is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that makes it interesting. No, do you know what? I think just because it adds a different spin to golf, it's never going to replace a tournament. It's never going to replace going out and having 4 days on a tournament, but it just adds a little bit of extra, or say some, I mean, you know, even if it was held back for just the old like pros, like some of the tour legends like Jimenez, Daly, Ballesteros, we'll get back to him. And like, you know, I mean, could you imagine that having that sort of event for the guys that cannot do 4 days, that can't, but they still were really good golfers. They were huge characters. They were absolute legends. I would really love to see stuff like that, because they're going to have the banter, and it would be fantastic to watch. So I think that it has a place. It's never gonna replace anything, but I think it's a nice little golf edition that could make it really good fun for, you know, a lad's weekend away.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just a bit, I don't know, it's just a bit glitz and glam for me. And I know it is, it's a supplementary thing, right? It's not the same as proper golf. They're hitting into a massive big screen. They're then sculling shots out the bunkers and trying to take each other out, a la Kevin Kisner, and they're throwing down a hammer and doubling points and stuff. So it is a bit kind of different.
It's
part
mimicky.
of me as well thinks, and part of me as well kind of thinks that, has this been put together by Tiger Woods because he knows he can't walk 4 rounds now? So if this becomes a thing, he can still be competitive. Yeah, he can still be competitive.
I kind of agree with a bit of both of you. I think.
Right. Get off the fence. Pick a side.
I think it's a more, for now, it's a more relaxed, fun environment. It's kind of, it's not quite live golf, but is it kind of following that fun tournament? Yeah.
Beery.
Where it's not quite as serious. I think it's, I mean, I have a simulator at work, so I play it every day, so I kind of, I'm doing what they're doing, but a bit biased.
Yeah.
Not the same level. You're not throwing down a hammer and doubling points and what have you. But no, as you said, it is a good. I think it's a good sideshow.
Yeah,
is the way I'm going to put it. And
I think that's absolutely bang on. Yeah. It's a sideshow of, and it just could get a completely different set of people interested and, you know, putting money into the game. And I think it's make it enjoyable and fun. And
most people
why not?
Don't want to watch 4 hours of someone walking around a golf course. I mean, I know we don't see everyone walk around, but yeah.
No, you're right. It is slow and boring, right? And they've got to do things, so they do kind of cut to someone else, and you then get the inane chatter from the Laura Davis and all that about what club Rory's going to hit on 18, and he's bottled out by no pulling his driver and whatever else. So you do get those bits and pieces, which is fine. But this, I suppose, this is 2 hours. Let's go see what happens. I mean, they've had some issues with teething problems. I just think it's a bit gimmicky. I do think it's a bit gimmicky, and I can't see it having any real longevity. But that was my opinion of Live Golf, and look what's happened to them.
Yep.
They're now in 4 years now. They've got a television deal with ITVX, so they're now going to be broadcasting on terrestrial telly. So we'll see how that one works out. So on that, the homework for this week was, in light of team golf, was to create your ultimate team. Right now, we were doing 5-person teams. You as the captain are the wild card and can step in for whoever else doesn't make it. Now, you had to have within your 4-person team a celebrity, a current pro, a legend, and another wild card, right? So somebody from any walk of life. Ladies first, Danny. On you go. What is your team?
Okay, so obviously I'm El Capitano. My legend is Sevi Ballesteros. I just would absolutely love to have seen him play and watch him create different shots, and his flair for golf and his flair for just, I don't know, just life in general. So he would be my legend. My current player would be
Ooh.
Tyrrell Hatton, because his language is atrocious and he is just full of bants. And I just think, actually, I could have a really good laugh with him, because he's probably got a temper that I wish I had, because I bottle mine up and I'm like, oh, it's okay, I've just hit a really bad shot, but actually I'm fuming inside. So I love the fact he really doesn't hide anything. So Tyrrell.
And he's a player. He is a player.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Whenever he tees it up, he's a problem. So
yeah, exactly. My celebrity, Johnny Depp.
Right.
Because he's a massive character. He's locally for us as well. He spends a bit of time at the Badger Rescue Centre, and I really would love to see him pour a mega glass of wine as well. And I think I would definitely ask him about that. And my wild card would be Ricky Gervais.
Right. Okay.
Not because he plays, I think he does play golf, but it would be more for obviously the humour. I think basically my team, I don't know who you've got on your team, but basically my team, you would not be able to get a word in edgeways. We would be constantly laughing and it would be hilarious.
Okay.
We'd laugh everybody else to death.
Right. Have you got a team name?
That wasn't part of the homework.
I'll come back to you.
No.
No.
That was not
that was
part
the last minute. Be prepared for what the teacher comes up with the last minute.
Yeah.
Right. No, it was good. Danny.
Well, I've gone for a slightly different approach. I've gone for who's going to win.
Oh, I'm coming last, by the way.
I'm struggling a bit on the celebrity, because I don't really know. But anyway, my legend would be Jack Nicklaus.
Right.
Is that acceptable?
I'm sure he would be on most people's team. Yep, that is unacceptable.
I was going to say Tiger, but I thought that's a bit. Everyone would expect that.
Yeah. He's a living legend.
Yeah, he's a living one.
Obviously Nicholas is a living legend as well.
My current player would be. It's between two on this one.
Don't be greedy.
Tommy Fleetwood.
Oh, he was nearly
choice.
Mine.
Yeah.
He was nearly mine.
What was the other ones?
Celebrity and wild card.
And a wild
card.
My
wild card would be Brendan Lawyer from the Disability Golf.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got some pedigree. He can
Obviously.
play. Yeah. Oliver is going all in with who can win.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? I'm now really doubting my hilarity squad.
Yeah, I did tell you this was serious, Danny, but you decided to go down the other route. So
I went down comedy route.
You did, yep.
And, my celebrity, I'm not really
got a celebrity
sure.
in Oliver. Oh, come on, must know somebody. We don't necessarily have to play.
No, I think
what
actually.
What
Ricky
about Michael
does
Jordan?
Tennis.
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
He owned his own golf club.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but you can't have that now. Yeah, but you can't have him.
But I'm just saying somebody like him.
I'll take Tom Stoltman, the world's strongest man.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's not going to be able to swing a club around his big old body.
No, he does. He does. He plays.
Rick Shields has a video.
Does he?
I've actually met him. Yeah.
Oh.
I've met him, but I'll tell you this. Remind me to tell you the story when we wrap up as to how I met Tom Stoltman, right?
Yeah.
It's not for public consumption.
Okay.
But I'll tell you the story. Right.
He benched you.
Near enough.
No,
Near
oh
enough.
my God.
Near enough. So, you got a team name yet, Danny?
No, I haven't actually. It was going to be something along the hilarity, like whatever it was, but I couldn't think of something that went with hilarity. So
Right. Okay. Well, my team name is Grip It and Chip It, right? That's my team name.
okay, nice.
Right. Okay. So I have my whiteboard here because I love a whiteboard, right?
Oh my good Lord.
My celebrity, we've me and you spoke about this before, is Ali McCoist, right? Because the boy can do no wrong. And I just love the guy. So he's definitely my celebrity on my team is Ali McCoist. Now, I'm going to go my wild card next because I'm here to play the course properly, right? So, Happy Gilmore is my wild card, right?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Because he bombs the ball a mile. So,
Yep.
he will run up off the tee and smash the ball a mile, right?
Yep.
But it'll go here, there, and everywhere. So, the second shot of the scramble then falls to my legend, who is Sevi Ballesteros, who can chip balls out of everywhere and get us in and around the green back out of trouble again.
Yeah.
Okay?
How funny we went for the same.
I know. Well, you can't not, eh?
Yeah.
You can't not. So he then chips the ball out of off the car park, off the cart path, wherever, right? Gets the ball back in play. And then up steps the current pro, short game king, Mr. Phil Mickelson, to knock it close.
Yeah.
Leaving me with like a wee 1 footer.
Yeah.
To knock it in and
to miss.
Job's a good one. Yes, to miss to miss the putt. To miss the putt. So that was where I was going with that. I think that's a very formidable team. I think everybody brings their own elements. I was going to go Bryson DeChambeau instead of from a wild card because he obviously hits the ball very far. I couldn't spell Kyle Berkshire's surname, so I never bothered going with him.
Spelling.
But I think
no one's seen the spelling.
No one's seen the spelling, I know, but I couldn't write on my board to be able to read it. So they kind of fell under the current pro side of things, which is why I went for the other ones. But yeah, I think team golf and kind of leaning more into that side of things, there is something in it if they lean into it fully. And I think if we were able to put the teams together, my team would trounce both of your teams because I've thought about it properly. And
but my guys aren't going in the trees. I'm going to just go straight in the first one.
Well, that's true.
I just...
I
literally went for... I've just
got
like
a
lot of fun.
Show. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Hatton, Ballesteros, and myself, guys. I've only got 2 crappers.
Well,
you know.
And you're calling them crappers, right?
Yeah, but
he's
they're funny.
Definitely coming back on my team then if you're ridiculing them like that.
No, I think that I would definitely be having the most fun with my team.
Okay, we'll need to find some sort of AI generation.
Yeah.
Thing
my God, that'd be
pump
hilarious.
The teams into it and see what one comes out as.
We'll just need to invite everyone.
I'll look into that for the coming. Well, we could try that. That's an open invitation to everybody. I mean, me and you might have to change Sevi because certainly we cannot. We can't get him out on the course, but we'll find somebody that might have the same kind of wizardry as him. So
I might go with Daly then.
Yeah, he was another one.
Yeah, he would absolutely make up a great team. Like he could just be swapped straight out. He'd fit right in with my team.
He must be in most people's 4-balls. You know, when you do the whole what's your fantasy 4-ball thing? And I know we've done that with both of you guys before and who would be in them. I mean, John Daly must be a must for most of these teams. So good. Well done on the homework.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've all got a tick VG, which is what the teachers do. Tick, very good. Well done. You've passed the homework. Somebody else can set the homework for the next time for when we get back together and we can have a chat.
Sounds good.
Have you been playing much? I know Danny's been at the range. Can I just say I like the live video ideas. So you're now going live on Instagram when you're at the range, yeah?
I have peeked into them when I'm at work, but don't tell work that.
No.
Yeah.
No,
We'll cut
it's
that bit out.
yeah, it's a funny one actually. I think what I'm going to do next time though is go live from the Insta camera, because that will feed and I can have, like, if anyone comments in front of me, because I have to keep walking
Yeah.
behind my camera to see, like, my phone to see if anyone's commented. But I'm not saying that I have like a stream of people writing any,
commented.
like, you know, saying anything, but yeah, you commented. I did a couple of waves. I had my cousin go, I've got better things to do with my time than watch this.
All right.
And then there was another guy at the club that Sam, who I used to play, he was like, Dan, just remember, no amount of practice will ever allow you to beat me. You know, so, you know, I'm up for, yeah, did you? Yeah. So I'm
That sounds like a
always,
challenge, Danny.
yeah.
That
Well,
sounds like a recordable challenge.
I don't actually think
Oh.
he's beaten me before. So, you know, I just sort of shrugged it off. No, it's, so I think I'm going to set it up on my Insta camera, but have it fed live to my phone. So my phone, I will be able to see where the balls are, and the Insta camera, and it won't be just shedding through my battery. But yeah, I like it, and I think I'm gonna try and get out on the course on Friday, and I'm gonna grab the drone out and just do a couple of little drone shots and stuff that we'll chuck on YouTube or whatever. So
cool. It's
yeah.
It's all happening.
Yeah.
And we posted on the YouTube channel the other week, Oliver, your
Yes.
new putter. Just
Yeah.
want to say quickly a personal thanks to the guys at Brace for sending that through to you and the kind of support that they're offering and going forward. So they've got some really exciting things to come, and we're delighted that we've got them on board as a partner. So yeah, I had to leave you trying to wrap up the video on it, Oliver, because it was absolute comedy gold. It's just the fact that, like, the one time you nailed it,
I know.
your girlfriend spoke over the top of you, and you were like, "I'm going to have to do that again."
I sent the full 7-minute video to Craig to say this needs a lot of editing, and he comes back with, "That's brilliant. I'll post it straight up." And I went,
Oh my goodness! Oh, that
Yeah.
is so good.
But to be fair,
I like those types
Yeah.
of videos, though. I
So
think
do I.
they're better
so do I.
than
And I-
them being polished. Yeah.
Yeah, I messaged the guys for Brace and I sent them the video. I was like, look, they do not get more raw and honest a video than this, because it is as it is. You know, like,
Yep.
there was the odd wee bit that we took out, but other than that, that was all you, Oliver, and it was brilliant.
What a nice
really,
day for
really
it
Yeah,
as
it
well.
was. Yeah,
I
it was
in
really
tears
good.
in my kitchen
Yeah.
It was. Have you managed to get out and use it?
I have been. Well,
I've had
yeah, the
really bad
weather's not
weather,
been great,
so-
but I have been using it, and it is very good. I did.
Good.
Yeah.
There was at one point where I got 5 out of 6 in, which I was pretty
Right,
pleased
nice.
with. But yeah,
Nice.
feels good, looks good.
Good stuff. I did have a wee feel as well. It feels quite heavy. It's a heavier,
Yeah, it's
heavier
heavier,
head, I
but
suppose, than what
what
I'm used
putter
to.
do you have? You have the Jailbird. Yeah.
I've got a Jailbird.
Oh, what?
Jailbird. The Odyssey Jailbird.
Okay.
You know, the one that's like Ricky Fowler and Wyndham Clark have got. It's got the black and white lines, which are supposed to help you frame the ball. Aye, good, Jen. I still just put the putter down, and I'm like, "Where's this hole? Find a 1 foot circle, bang, and then we'll go
Yeah.
from there." So yeah, the weather has been pretty bad up here. I played on Saturday up at Glencourse with my pal, so we were on 18 temporary greens. You're hitting the ball in, and it's just thumping off the ice. So you've obviously not had a proper chance to get a good use of it, Oliver. But we'll get up and we'll get some range things filmed, and we'll have you. And we'll
some news on the range. I have a lesson tomorrow. First one in quite a while. And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what that.
Good.
Brings. Same guy as Craig, so I know he's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going up to see Lee.
Good.
Yeah, no, he was. He's good, and he does break things down. It makes it easy to understand. There's a few things I did have to say to him.
Yeah.
This is a bit technical for me. I need it in plain and simple English,
Yep.
and then he explained it the way it was. So,
Good.
no, I'm sure he'll definitely steer you in the right direction, Oliver, and we'll try and get some wee clips and videos going forward from there. So, big things happening. We will continue to try and grow our social media presence. There's videos going out on the YouTube channels. Danny's going live, so if you can get some drone golf, that'll be the next step, I think. Going forward. So yeah, good to chat with you again, guys. We'll get this out. We are here. We are releasing weekly episodes, so please tell your friends about it. Let's get sharing this podcast, and we'll see where we can go from there. And again, open invitation. If people want to come on and talk to us about their golf journeys, just jump on the Instagram, give us a DM, slide into our DMs. Is that what
yes.
Slide into our DMs, and we'll get back to you and we can get something set up. So it was good to speak to you guys, and take care. We'll speak again soon.
Yeah, speak soon, guys.